Ever been nearly hit as a pedestrian by a car speeding through a red light like this?
Good.
Ever had a near miss with a truck that's almost twice your weight like this? Or have an impatient driver whip past you on a windy West Hills road like this? Ian Moore has. In fact, his wife was rear-ended near that very spot on Germantown Road, and he's been recording all of their commutes ever since.
You know, it's just a case of two cars merging into the one lane, and it's like neither of them seem to check their blind spot or their mirrors.
Ian moved here from Dublin more than a decade ago.
One of the things that was always like hammered into me in Ireland when I learned to drive there was MSM, which stood for Mirror Signal Maneuver. You know, those three things. Over here, it just seems to be maneuver sometimes, you know?
Ian's wife is a pilot. They love to document their sightseeing from above. He's kind of a tech geek. He's constantly upgrading his drones, GoPros, and other video equipment. But his 9-to-5 is in construction. So when he rolls to a job site, his GoPro is rolling too.
Why start recording your drive?
Just the amount of things I saw on the roads during those drives, it blew my mind. It was insane, the amount of bad driving that I witnessed on a daily basis. If there ever was a crash and it suddenly becomes your word against someone else's, at least you then have the footage to back that up.
There might be something to that, says Derek Wing of Pemco Insurance.
You know, I think a dash cam can save you money because first and foremost, if you are involved in a hit and run accident, a dash cam will help you determine who is at fault.
A dash cam could be the video evidence needed to get you out of a mistaken ticket or help ID someone vandalizing or breaking into your car. And parents of teenage drivers might consider this.
They can kind of keep an eye on their teen just to see if the teen is following the rules of the road, making sure that they're not turning too sharply or braking too hard, for instance. It can be a teachable moment in that regard too. The way to view a dash cam is sort of like a referee or a judge in sports. It's objective, it only tells the truth, and so if you're the one that's committing the foul, that's going to show up on video as well.
And since Ian's dash cam is always watching,
It's a double-edged sword. It actually forces me to be a better driver because, like you said, if an accident happens and I caused it, my own footage could be used against me.
in the UK, insurance companies actually encourage drivers to use a dash cam. And given the way some of us drive, it may not be a bad idea to use one here. I got the idea for this particular segment from Ian. If you've got something that drives you nuts on the roads, share your videos with me on social media, or you can email me. I'm Chris McGinness for KGW News.